man puts a couple thoughts and theories in your head, and you just realize what kind of stupid thoughts that goes through a man's head. It's like, how am I supposed to act?
Hi.
Yo, this Black Lives Matter stuff. Why don't they just go for that single one? Mans are targeting like goons like on one person. Why don't you go for that same one who did it? You have the video recorded of what they look like. Oh my gosh. You should be pulling them out like lions if you know what it is.
Lex is a madman, but he's a genius level delegator. I'm willing to bet he's working
Lex is a madman, but he's a genius level delegator. Lex is willing to bet she's off the field right now, bro. She did what she made a power move and she's off the field. She must be out there somewhere.
Airborne pheromones are intensifying people's basic instincts.
You guys are nuts. And then you guys understand why guys are so strategic about how they plan their stuff. Anyways, I don't live in the States. It doesn't matter to me. Most of it is just like, it's just crazy when it comes down to the barrier of skin color and stuff like that too. You know, realistically, I had a lot of situation, but you know, I mean, it's tough. It's tough, you guys, man. It's tough out there in these streets. It's tough. I can tell you, I have only been discriminated 4 times in my life. 4 times in my life. 4 times in my life, discriminated by 4 times in my life, and pretty much nothing happened at those situations. I never responded to them because they don't deserve my breath or my reaction. It was just more like, wow, they are, you know what I mean? So I've been discriminated 4 times in my life, and I dealt with it perfectly fine. I just don't mess with people like that. Hi, how you doing, Corn? Corn, X, or I should call you X, man. How you doing, X? Drip Gaming Styles, how you doing? Let's me sign up, DC. Yeah, man. We're about to do the missions on all 4 characters. We are so close to finishing all of our characters, to be totally honest. And yeah, man, today is Wednesday and it's a grinding day, and we definitely put in the grind, man. I was just thinking to myself and taking in the scenario type of like all Black Lives Matter, but I know it's a lot of situation going on in certain countries and certain places of the world. In America right now, America is the one who's really feeling it. It's really getting serious out there, and especially with this quarantine situation, and obviously people having a hard time going back to work, and papers need to be filled out by maybe doctors to come back to work and stuff like that. It's just unsafe. A lot of things are very unsafe out there, you know what I mean? And vaccines and getting back, it's like, it doesn't seem like a lot of stuff that I'm seeing. It's like it's a lot of negativity, you know, in the States and stuff like that. A lot of negative impact situations, and pretty much
thanks, I can handle it.
This is tough, man. But a lot of people want to do a lot of things to show the situation, what's going on, as like, why is this important to us? Why they want to be heard? They need to talk to the most important people about the situation. They need to be talking to the law force commander situation. They need to be talking to see if anybody's going to be going to lawyers and situation, get involved, how that person's going to be prosecuted, because that's what everyone's looking for, prosecution situations. And how is this going to be looked and handled, because they just can't just like wave this off like it was just a body. And at the end of the day, the stories, all the stories with the input and obviously with the information, and that's what it's gonna come down to at the end of the day. So like I don't know what to say, man. Everybody's looking for a prosecution, you know what I mean, or some type of rightful situation, but everyone's targeting all the police. And at this particular moment for a situation that arises, but it's been going on for so many years, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to talk about, but something needs to be handled though. Something needs to be handled. I'm just watching it on Instagram, and I don't really usually see it. I'm seeing people putting up black pages of information as pages representing the situation that's going on. But it's tough. It's really tough, man. And if you guys didn't know, man, I'm from a background of a color. I'm a colored individual, and it's just tough to hear the situation. I've been in some situation before. It could have turned out worse, and you guys probably heard the story if I told you guys already. And it's just tough. It's just tough. It's tough, pretty much, man. Pretty tough, man. People getting shot for being disarmed with cops, you know what I mean? That's kind of what it is. Guys who are not armed are getting shot by cops. That's basically what it is. That's just basically what it seems like. I've seen a lot of things getting portrayed as a police officer is like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And in a picture, in a cartoon picture, and then the person's like, I want to be alive. And then he looked at the cop with a gun on his side. I swear most cops are working with tasers now. They're working with tasers, guns, and pepper spray. I thought that's what they have on them. But I don't know what to say, man. United States I don't know if they're equipping these guys or they're just giving them the weapon and not giving them anything else. Depends on the force. Depends on the jury on how they see the situation. Yo, someone's gonna get prosecuted. Pretty much, it doesn't seem too good on camera because the camera is showing everything. The camera is showing everything.
What you talking about?
What are you talking about? Black Lives Matter? The others? Hey, how you doing, man? Like your little Uzi Vert picture, man. That was a really cool picture, you know what I mean? It's something that you would have drawn in school about a girl you liked, you know what I mean? And showed it off. It looked like it could make an album. A lot of these guys are making a lot of cool looking pictures as like those situations, like Lil Uzi Vert. Nothing too special, just a good drawing, cool drawing, you know what I mean? Of a resemblance of the girl, you know what I mean? And she's on top of his mind, meaning like he's thinking about her. Media. Nice picture, by the way. Oh yeah, okay. I haven't been on social media. Yeah, I have stayed away from it too. It's tough. Especially where I am. We're just dealing with quarantine situation and people survival skills, survival situations. That's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with those type of issues right now at all. With things, even though it's happening across the world, it's more people quarantine and staying away from each other and scared of being around each other and bringing people into households or hanging out or not knowing what they're doing and bring them into a facility with people in it and knowing that you're sick or you're not sick and getting tested if you have to. Like that's what we're dealing with pretty much where I am. We're not really dealing with that situation. So it's America pretty much is dealing with a lot of situations on a lot of media situation dealing with all Black Lives Matter, where a lot of the situations where the leaders of America of black individuals and independence and being wanted and not segregation and all that stuff has involved a lot of situation because they talked about the black slaves and the Caucasians being the masters of that time and having black slaves build a lot of the situations that it is now today and actually having seen situations and all this stuff going on. So like a lot of history is involved in a lot of this and a lot of people are standing up for it. People in general from the colors are not impressed of what the situation and handling, and they're showing their response towards social medias and trying to get to adapt. You know what I mean? There's a lot of situations that's taking place right now that's pretty sad.
Bro, you can make 300
Bro, you
M with
can
those is
make
canary
200
cry.
mil
Sorry if you
with
talking about
these.
Black Lives Matter. Just wanted to say that.
Sorry, you talking about Black Lives Matters. Just wanted to say that. No, that's cool. No, that's problem. No problem. I don't really feel a way. I feel more hurt that it got to that point, man. A lot of situations got to that point, and police officers know armed, like nobody's armed. You know what I mean? When somebody takes out somebody who has a gun on them, and that is when it gets like a-okay. It seems like a crazy a-okay. But then when you have nobody who's armed and you can't handle them, and you start pulling it, it's just like no defense for them. That was no defense. That was an easy win. That was an easy win, straight up. That doesn't seem right. Someone's gonna get prosecuted. Somebody's gonna get prosecuted. For sure. And they should be going for the people who's doing this stuff, bro. They shouldn't be... These other police don't even really care, bro. They're like, we never did anything. Why are you getting at us? Because at the end of the day, not all jokes aside, they all leave, and they leave work, and they get off the badge, and they think, yo, you're by yourself out there here in these streets. You are by yourself. We're off work. You're not paying us. You're not paying us to save you, bro. You might as well have to call a cop off your work time if anything happens. Exactly the point. People just don't understand how they need to do this. They just going crazy about this situation. They just don't know how to do it. But yeah, man, anyways, man, talking about DC, bro, we definitely trying to get into a lot of this
UDC not letting
action.
me sign in.
And we definitely trying to get some more points. What I do? Yo, DC's not letting me sign in. What happened? Did your account get... Did you do something? Did your account get banned or something? Or
thanks.
I don't
That's
understand.
A few more
You
criminals
gotta
getting the punishment
set
they
your
deserve.
internet as like your PlayStation. Go to your settings on your PlayStation
We're on a
and test
maintenance
your
on the
internet.
south side.
Thank you.
Restart
Keep
your
this up,
PS4 and
I'll
wait 2
owe
hours.
you one.
And test your internet, bro.
Before you go on.
Restart your PS4 and wait 2 hours. That's what it's telling you? Or... Wow, I wouldn't tell you to do all that. I would just say reset, just test your internet to see if it's working, and close application, and then come back in.
Drip where you live. That's what I did.
If Metropolis is always this wild, we should maybe move here for good.
I had the same thing.
Drip, don't answer that if you don't want to.
Not a chance.
South Florida.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff is going on, man. Seems there's a lot of stuff, situations going on, man. A lot of situation. It's tough, man.
It's staying stuck on the connecting screen.
A lot of theory goes
Oh, I
into
live in
this,
Pod.
man.
I like desperation. It gets results.
We're not running a bed and breakfast here.
Keep fighting!
Know which of you suckers
Okay,
is
this
worth the
guy is
ground
not
you're
smart.
walking on.
One, he must have not come in here multiple times, and he's standing closer to me. Why
Restart
is he
your
standing closer to me
PS4.
when...
Emoji happy tears.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I
I
can't
mean,
deal
how
with these
you
people
doing?
right here. They have no structure on what they're doing.
I'm on it.
No structure, bro. Just ill-advisedly going and attacking, bro. He doesn't know where he needs to be. And I know he's in the league too, so that means he's been doing the questions, asking questions, so he hasn't been in here before. And look what time it is, 2 in the night, bro. Like, realistically, I don't know what's wrong with these boys. They got me tripping. Yo, welcome. Hello. Amen. How you doing, bro? I'm doing, somewhat okay. I need to work on some things and get better. I would like to work out a little bit more. My health is very important. Things are getting taken care of, and I'm getting better every single day with as just watching my situations and keeping my heart pace up to date. You know, I feel unhealthy right now as like the working out. I haven't worked out in 6 months. 6 months I haven't worked out, you guys, man. Like I haven't really like went to the gym and did some stuff, man. I usually had a class that I was going to with an instructor, and that class was getting a lot of cardio and a lot of weightlifting, bodylifting, and doing a lot of situations. I miss it. I hopefully will get back into it again, my routine, and still stream twice a day, but I'm glad I didn't see that. Yeah, man, I didn't know. A lot of people were talking amongst it, and I just didn't know what people were talking about in the States. I just seen a lot of situations. I didn't know what was it all about. You know what I mean? I just know quarantine. A lot of people say for quarantine in certain places in the world, especially in America, from what I hear of a lot of people, because I know a lot of people in America that talk about your city and stuff. They said quarantine, they're having a martial law situation at certain times. You're not allowed to be on certain roads at certain times. You're closing off certain things during the morning times. You're allowed to move around. It gets around to a certain time, you know, you're not allowed to move around.
2 hours.
And they're closing off highways and routes and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, they're forcing people to stay home and stay inside. So I don't know what's going on, man. And most definitely do what you gotta do inside and try to keep of the situation contained. And then I'm hearing Donald Trump is administering, he's trying to administer some type of situation in the next couple weeks or a month from now. So a couple weeks from now or a month now, now that people are going to be able to take the certain situation and get removed of this situation as COVID-19. COVID-19, to get rid of COVID-19. So I don't know, man. There's a lot of things going on right now.
MOG skull, yeah.
But where I'm at is where am I
Sometimes I wish I wanted
yo,
here.
people are just watching out for COVID.
Because I
it's
had
quiet
deleted
in the
and
streets.
installed
A
it
lot of roads are
BCK.
being used.
I
A
wish
lot of
I
things
could
are
buy
happening.
quantum
But
powers.
yeah, everyone's watching out for this COVID situation because we people are having hard time breathing, diarrhea, chest breathing, not really feeling too well. You know what I mean? We are in a different weather thing, and climate is changing. It's getting hotter and moist and stuff. A lot of situations that people have been talking about, like, you know what I mean? But most of
Couple
it
of hours
is
ago.
like severe chest pains and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? They have on certain websites that you can see what are the symptoms or what could be the symptoms of you catching it or your body is thing. But I checked myself,
I
and
wish I
basically they
could
definitely
just fly
found
away
nothing
from my
wrong with
problems.
me. It's just that I have another situation prior to that, away from whatever's going on right now. So I'm pretty safe. My body's pretty safe. It's just I'm dealing with body strengthening stuff. So that's just what it is, because I've been streaming most of the time of my life for the last 6 months, you know what I mean, consistently. And I've been giving you guys consistent content, like consistent. And what I mean, like every day to a certain extent.
If it doesn't work
I was
in
giving
3
you guys
hours,
3
then you
uploads, 4
bend.
uploads, especially when my PC went down. I was giving you uploads like every single day. And now I'm giving you guys live streams every day, and I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying meeting you guys, talking to you guys, playing with you guys. I got to help somebody out this afternoon for like at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we got to hang out in the afternoon, and he was playing. We got to get through some missions. It was fun, and we were just kicking it, you know what I mean? And I told him that I'll come back in the afternoon sometime in the evening or whatnot to come play with him, and luckily he was on, and we had a great time. So yeah, I wish I could just fly away from my problems. Why do you think Superman always usually goes to the sun, and he goes to the place that he needs? Like, you know, he doesn't need people. He needs the sun, pretty much. His parents dictated that he needs the sun to be as good as he needs to be. His father knew where he was sending him. You know what I mean? But realistically, like, yeah, a lot of people do. Most thing I can say is just don't get yourself involved into the situation. A lot of stores have been broken in and burgled in. A lot of people's properties have been destroyed. Stores have been taken advantage of. People have been running heists on people's stores. It's like you guys are having purge going on over down there, bro. You guys are looking like you guys are having purge on there, man. The only thing about it, it's not in the nighttime, it's in the daytime. You guys are crazy. You guys say not like you, like I'm talking about just in the general. There's some people who are just like literally just thinking about food, water, utility bills, and thinking about how they're gonna be able to make it out of this situation. And then you have other people who are just fighting for the situation of the freedom of going to work and the lockdown and being considered to making people holding them down from being outside and being at certain places. And then you have other people from a different type of background and culture who is trying to step up for that person who lost his life that was not supposed to. And
Oracle told me
yeah,
you were on the way.
there's a lot of situation that's going on.
I don't feel
Everyone's
safe
fighting,
in this world.
and they're one.
You should head up.
Listen, they're defending a
Should
situation,
reduce the number of
and
automated
you got
defenses.
other people trying to fight against them. What are you trying to do? Are you guys trying to kill them, or you guys are literally trying to just
That's so
hurt
out
them?
of
Because
character
the
and
two
nice
different
of
things
you.
about it is you guys are not talking to the right people. You guys are just hurting
Oh,
somebody
if
else
only I had
for
realized
this
that.
situation. You're not really going to the direct people that you need to go to, because if people knew who was doing a lot of the situations, they will go direct to the situation more than going all over the place on the situation. You see the difference? But it's called a wild goose chase you guys are doing over here. You guys are doing a wild goose chase. You guys are just corrupting a bunch of situations. And then it's pretty crazy. Because if you think about it, they're trying to get an answer from somebody. Why don't they go to the person? Why don't they go for the person who caused the damage to that one guy? One, the lawyer house is not going to be open up. The law thing is not going to be open up for those books are closed for a very good time right now until the situation can get figured out. Those people are pretty much like living on an everyday basis to see what life is looking at. They're just seeing what social media is showing them, the feeds, how people are living now. They're just looking at
I
all
am
this and
just
go, wow.
only stuck on the
But
connecting
realistically,
screen.
a lot of people just don't understand that you're just causing a lot of flick, and they need to be calling people's boards and calling people's heads and stuff like that to be talking to them, because realistically that needs to get up to them. And I seen the picture where in Washington DC there was a bunch of people by the fence of Washington DC surrounding the building. You know what I mean? Like, you know how crazy that is?
One person started this, but that's crazy.
Yo, but realistically, where I'm living, people just want to come over here, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I don't think you guys would be natural citizens, bro. It's just, you guys gotta wait your time for citizenship and stuff, but it's weird, bro.
Pathetic fool!
Weird, bro. A lot of stuff is going on. Same. I'm just only stuck on the connection screen. One person started this crazy, yeah, and I heard they were just protesting. And what were they protesting at the beginning? And then that's what it needs to come down to. And then you're gonna have to find leaders. But everyone knows it's same thing like right now that's happening. It's like the Martin Luther King situation, but everyone's not really. The city doesn't have a Martin Luther King. It's like they have a situation that they're talking amongst, that everyone's about it, and then the society is coming together and talking about it, and then that connection between the death is bringing even more people, and then they're angry and disappointed and frustrated, and they want to answer, and somebody needs to be convicted, because realistically the questions need to be put out. What made you go to the top level when you had that person pinned down? And I know you're gonna be like, oh, they were not giving us his hand, he was not giving us his hand. Yes, they fight like this all the time, but what made you go to the certain extent? Did he have a weapon on him? Yo, that person's gonna get in some serious trouble. That police officer is going to lose that job, and she could probably do jail time for it too. She's gonna be treated like an inmate prisoner too. She could be treated like an inmate prisoner too. I have seen shows where there's dirty cops, and dirty cops got caught after a long period of time. It took years on years to find out what they were doing, but they got caught. They got caught. so I'm not surprised. It just needs structure. They need structured people to take someone down. That goes for anything. Because the judge is not trying to wave on anybody's side. He doesn't care about anybody's side. He wants facts. He wants the truth. Until a man can get bought out, and you know lawyers getting bought out, like referees getting bought out in games, that's when you know stuff is crazy. This is more than a game. People need to be removed, and there's some people out there that's willing to remove people for a price. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And we know we play DC, you know what I mean? So like a lot of situation happens like this in Gotham too. So it's a lot of craziness. I need to go figure myself out. Okay, here is what I'm looking for, you guys. Sorry about that. But you know what I mean, I don't want to dwell upon the situation because I hear a lot of you guys say they want to leave the situation. I know it's not even tough. I know it's not easy, but I mean it's like tough. Like I know it's not easy, but realistically, man, ears and ears hearing information is the most. That's how information gets passed down, through ears and ears, and I'm hearing a lot of this situation happen through inside jobs, bro, and it's nerve-wracking because that's how a lot of people get in trouble, inside jobs. And they pour out information out there that can risk somebody's life. Imagine if someone said I actually held someone's life in my hands and I told somebody out there and then it got them killed. Someone actually probably did that before. Yeah, man, you gotta watch your mouth how you speak to people, man. They're not all on your side, bro. They're not gonna sit and run into your casket for you, bro. Meaning, they're not gonna die the same time you're gonna die. As when your time comes, you're going to take yourself to your grave. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, man, I hope all you guys are good, man. We're definitely positive over here, man. We definitely working towards all the great accomplishments in DC Universe Online. And we're definitely trying to like be the better side of whatever the situation is. You know what I mean? We're bettering from the situation as we understand that we need to be a little bit more safe, and that's what we need, more safe situations, because nobody in this world wants to go early, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's tough. Yeah, one person started this whole situation. Yeah, but the question now is like the timeline of information. What was the protest about? What did people come against? Why did that person get into that situation with the police officer? What happened? Did that person swing a first punch? Did you remove them? Did you push them? They retaliated by throwing back a hit? What did they do? What did they do to you to make you get to that point of moment? You called the fellow officer because they got to detail this information. I have seen LeBron James time to time talk about frame for frame in a basketball game what happened for the second of second and minute for minute, and he explained it perfectly well, like he was documenting information. It's immense. So if a man could do that, they can't lie, bro. They can't lie, bro. That's why information with footage, it won't lie. It won't lie. Footage won't lie. Footage won't lie. Footage won't lie. Just like if you watch somebody else grind, like right now you're watching my grind, and obviously you're going to be able to do it the same. And basically when I get to that point when I buy all my pieces, you're going to be like, this is what it takes to buy all the pieces. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. That's the grind. That's what the grind is. And the only reason why I say this is like the gossip situation, gossiping, is because I have watched a show where obviously the guy keeps himself away from his boys. He doesn't talk to his boys about nothing. His boys just know him as a good guy. He could be violent if he needed it to, but he doesn't talk about his life and where he lives. He doesn't talk about anything like that. and obviously this girl knows more than most people do about him. And pretty much what happens is that this what's it called? This female talks to her girlfriends and talks highly about, like, what does he do for a living, and she's like telling all her friends and giving off backbone stories and giving detailed information, and most likely he's just like, he doesn't want to hear it. Like, he doesn't want you talking about him to your friends. Like, I don't want my business into your little friends' ears where they can mix up a story. If you know the game that I'm about to talk about, it's like that game where you tell one person one thing, and then the person switches it up and tells another person another person thing, and then it gets to the last person, and the last person has to say it out loud, and then after it's like, whoa, broken telephone. It's called broken telephone. Broken telephone. That is a manipulative situation. A manipulative situation. Manipulative situation. When one person says something, and then they all hear it, and then they get back to the last person, and they're like, what did you hear? Manipulating situations. That's why I really hear people, but I don't really care to talk about their business. I talk about more stories that have more definition to it, like as like other people. I would talk about more rich people, talk about people who's going through struggling on TV, celebrities, more like that, because my life is not gonna even, like, it doesn't need to be brought up like that to other people. Like, if someone else is talking about, like, somebody in your family that you don't even, like, they're not, like, supposed to be, you shouldn't be talking to them about their information about, like, if you knew, then why don't it be like, why don't you go check them out? You know what I mean? Like, that's the question. Like, and then the question is like, oh, they wanted inside information so they can go throw out to the next person, the next person, the next person. It's like, it gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming, bro. That's why I was like in leagues, and I had situations where I had some beefs in some leagues, as like, oh, they were like, oh, trying to figure out who was the strongest, and I was like, yo, you know what I mean? I got the skill points, I got the gear, you know what I mean? I'm one of the strongest, and I said that, and then somebody was just like, yo, you know, you're not the strongest, bro. I bet you I can beat you. And like, you know, we PvP, we seriesed up, we had a good series. I don't know what happened, but afterwards, I think somebody came up with a story like, oh, I beat him and he never ever played me, and he was talking so much trash. Like, he thought about it like he was trying to beat me and stuff. So it was like, I couldn't handle that. So I had to most likely tell him like, yo, you gotta stop spreading nonsense, because if you never beat me, you never beat me. Like, you know, you gotta keep it 100. Like, who's seen this? Do you have footage? Do you have film? You couldn't say nothing. Couldn't say nothing. That's how people get banned and stuff. They're using foul language, swear words, racial slurs, going against a certain, saying certain situations to a certain type of people. That's why it's kind of tough to talk to people about certain situations, bro. I'm a noob. You said you're a noob? Well, there's a lot of things to learn and a lot of research that you need to do, and anytime you want to look on certain situations, I can show you what a day looks like on a grind when you are working from the bottom to the top, as you're working on this situation right now as the Birds of Prey. The Birds of Prey is the new DLC in this game that is basically the top level situation. So if you play like Fortnite or anything like that, they have certain royal battles or certain situations like you have to do to get certain tasks and win certain new guns or anything like that, or no skins or anything like this. This is what we're working towards. So this is the highest level. So but yes, everyone has a level where they work at from the beginning of the game, and then they got to keep working up, working up. You got to level up by getting gears, doing battles, and most definitely being assertive and most likely consistent playing the game. Consistency is where you really win the most. But yeah, if you type in certain situations like, I don't know how to fight, what power is one of the best powers, you can always get these informations through other people. and they will talk to you about certain situations. Like they will explain why and how is it good, how can it be great to you, what are you looking for in the power, why is it important to switch to certain situations, why is roles important. Some people talk about artifacts, some people talk about the likelihood of why is it so important to level up your character and get him to be as strong as you can. Certain situations, but you gotta ask the right questions. You gotta ask the right question. It takes long to get source. Yeah, source. Basically, for a lot of things in this game, you need to make sure that you are doing all your missions. To a certain extent, man. Every single DLC that comes out, you're going to be able to earn source marks in every DLC. Every DLC you'll be able to earn source marks. But yeah, the source of what this game is, you gotta, if someone needs to explain to you what is the importance of this game, is based off of how much skill you know. It's all about skill. This game is all about skill. If you don't got skill, you will see that you don't got it. And staying alive is very important, because if you don't stay alive, you are not going to stay irrelevant in a lot of these situations. Staying alive, man. But how's everyone doing today, man? If you guys have any questions on DC Universe Online, and that you would like to, you were thinking of and you never really had the answer towards, I will definitely put you in the right direction to think about that. In another word, to just, you know, make your mind to think in a very interactive way. This is a live stream. You guys know that when I might have my mic off, you guys do not like watching this game pretty much for a very long time. So remember, I have my mic on for a reason. You guys are not asking questions. You know what I'm saying? How do you use rage? Okay, rage is used if you stay a little bit longer after this mission. I will show you what rage DPSing looks like. I can't show you rage tanking. I would say to you, if you were beginning playing this game, you cannot be rage. If you're just trying the power to have fun with it, you can try it. But I'm talking about at its very successful point. No, you're not, man. You're not going to get the success that you need. But if you want to try it out, it is not going to help you understand, because realistically, we can watch videos upon it and we can talk about the critiques about it. Rage is a very, 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 very different type of power. You need to understand timing. You need to understand timing, and obviously the motion of how heartbeats. It's all about heartbeats. If you can't hit a certain power on a heartbeat, on a proper heartbeat, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. It's called rage crashing. And if you're not understanding the importance of those situations, how to stay alive, if you cancel a rage crash, it's like having a heart attack and doing the right situation to get you out of a heart attack, and you saved yourself. That's what it's basically like in the game aspect. If you understand what I'm saying,
configure their subroutines with new.
It's like basically going through a heart attack and doing the right situation to get you out of a heart attack. That's basically what it is in the game, and if you don't do that correctly, you crash.
Just one robot.
Okay, that's just basically what it is. My main power I use is electricity. Okay, so you're gonna have a very good time with electricity. Electricity is a healing power, much as a DPS power that you can use. It is actually really good power. It just uses a lot of power, and the healing uses a lot of power. That's all. That's the only problem that you're gonna have. But when you're talking about power in general, and if you have it, electricity is a very good power to have.
The next wave of robots.
Naughty, but it won't take me
Very
long
good power
to
to
regain
have.
control
My power
of
is
the
rage.
factory terminals.
Rage is good if you have a lot of skill points. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I legit was rage when I first started in 2000 and when it first came out, I think in 2015, 2015 or 2016, whatever it is. And I changed my power. I was a character called Hal Jordan. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you can see all my old pictures that I uploaded once upon a time ago about my old DLC situation as grinding in the game in Necropolis. And what happened was I was raged, and a lot of people just did not understand what was going on with rage, why you were rage crashing, why was it consuming so much damage, what did you have to hit. People were making loadouts, and if you didn't do your research and understand what the videos were talking about, as certain powers you have to hit with another power. So if you see how I'm hitting one power, then they're hitting another power, hitting another power, hitting another power, hitting another power, it's called rotation. I'm going through my rotation, and that's what you have to do when you are doing tanking. You have to have a rotation properly set for it.
If Lex were here, he would be quite
I
angry
only
with you
have
for damaging his
160,
property.
160. Yeah, you're not gonna get a lot. You're not gonna get a lot with rage if you're rage. But if you're with electricity, you can work with something. Yeah, you're not gonna get a lot. It's not gonna be the best. If I was telling somebody to level up and understand a power, I would have told them get nature. Nature is a power that is going to help you in a scenario type of survival. Survival in nature is a day one power. Ice is really good to understand ice. People just don't understand. There's certain mechanics that it's advanced. The game turns out to be advanced, but those are powers that you can normally get. And I understand that you're like, hey, I want to use another power. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? But, you know, there's power tokens that you can end up buying in the broker if you need to switch your power and stuff when you want to. You just have to make sure you have DPS gear. As long as you have DPS gear, you can switch to any power in DPS with it. But yeah, that's just basically it. You can really try it out and have a good time, man. You can definitely try it out and have a good time. But I would not knock your game. Celestial was very good when it first came out. They nerfed it. They nerfed it, and then nerfing meaning they went back into their filing system and was like, hey, this power is overly powered, but we wanted to make it good, but we're just gonna give it a little bit less. You know what I mean? So that's just basically what it is. But because people were complaining in the game as like Celestial was very OP, like there's no power interaction where you can jump cancel them, and they just do all these moves and they start spamming it. And like on the PvE side, no one's complaining, but PvP side, everybody's complaining when it comes down to playing that person. And it's like, oh, so you just want it to be easy. So what do you think everybody else is like? You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. And that's just basically what it is. And people complaining.
You're not as funny as you think. These look
yeah,
like
it could be.
coolant regulators.
I don't know for its heal. I never choose that power ever once. Never choose it. Never choose it. Never thought about trying it out, seeing it out. No, I never. It was like garbage to me. It's garbage. I don't need it. But for DC Universe Online, it gives other people a different aspect of choosing a different power and making them choose something that's not something that other people choose. So that's the best part about it. You want to know sometimes you might be the only power stepping into the room more than having 4 or 5 people who have the same power as you do, and then basically doing it. You know what I mean? So that's just basically what it is. Is water a good power? Yes, it is, man. Healing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing power. DPS, it's garbage.
I don't suppose
garbage. It is garbage. Water DPSing is garbage. Healing is where it's at. It has many perfections that people can understand and really comprehend, man. It is a really good power, man. Having a healer in this situation right now, like in this mission, is beautiful, man. Water healers are beautiful to have. Like you're not gonna have a problem being with them. The only situation that tanks are gonna have with them, but that's because I'm a tank, is their power interactions actually block off AoE damage on the floor because it's so potent. It's not see-through. You know, when I mean potent, I mean when I put up a move and you can't see through it. You know what I mean? Like if I show you guys this move right now, okay, if I put this orbital down, like how much, you look at all that damage in there, how would you know if it's his damage or your damage? You know what I mean? Or something like that. That's just basically what it is. That's how you know. In this game, in DC Universe Online. To me, Quantum's overpowered in PvP. I think because you're talking about the time bubble, but if you don't do it correctly, you're not gonna get the same. You're not gonna get the accurate, same numbers every single time. But PvP could be dangerous if you're playing tools or playing 5v5s and you have a Quantum person in there and you're not keeping his eye on him. He is going to do some major damage. He's gonna do some major damage. But if you're playing 1v1s, he's gotta have to be very smart in a lot of situations, because remember, you're choosing powers over health and defense if you do that. You know what I mean? So that's just basically what it is. That's just basically what it is.
Terminals could be useful.
But you guys are studying, man. I'm just definitely giving you guys some understanding. If you guys understand what I'm saying, then you guys are pretty much on the road to being successful, man. Road to success, man. That's where you guys want to be.
From the terminal, and we'll see how it affects a Mazo.
Go ahead. Just be ready to shut it down if a Mazo is unaffected.
Error. Kryptonian weakness affecting absorption cells. I am unable to combine power profiles. Targeting new power matrix absorption cells prime for new power matrix. Scanning targets now.
A Mazo can absorb your powers too.
Yeah, man. How you guys doing, man? Yeah, keep asking, man. This is the best time to ask and learn about a power, man. Best time.
So, the android needs assistance.
There's so much powers that you guys don't even touch bases on.
Defenses. What is this?
Excuse me.
You cannot do this.
I triggered an AI reboot to buy us some time.
Absorption cells prime for new power matrix. Scanning targets now.
These turrets have some serious shielding. Use the terminals to deactivate them while Mercy's still offline.
Dealing with electricity is very scary, man. Very scary. It's so glitched.
Data suggests several flaws in my program.
Atomic. How good is Atomic? Atomic is really good because on the tanking side, it has a 99 overall with me, a 99 overall with me in tanking, if you know what you're doing. And for people who are trying tanking and could understand the concept of power interaction, you're going to have a fun time using that power. On the DPSing side, I think out of 100, like 99, no, out of a 99, I will give it a 70. I'll give it a 70. I'll give it a 70. I'm going to give you a power that you guys are going to talk about, and you guys are going to be like, OP. Mental, controlling, and DPSing is OP. It's a 99 on both sides. On both 99 on both sides. Both sides is 99.
Online. You won't
both sides is 99. You can't go wrong with that power. You cannot go wrong with that power. You cannot go wrong with that power.
Overriding advanced
You cannot go wrong with that power.
You'll regret breaching LexCorp security.
If you can recognize the drone's attack patterns, you can avoid...
Gadget? Wait, did someone say gadgets?
Destroy enough of those drones.
I'm trying to look at the shop, but I gotta do this mission because I'm getting pushed back into this dangerous part right here. This is a dangerous part, bro. Everything you did was kind of faulty.
Initializing security upgrades.
So this character is gonna chase me until I make it to that thing, until the invisibility goes, and then we can end up just be in this area so we can get back here. So they made it to the room. Okay, so Yeah, I think Atomic is really good. I think for a first time starter, for someone who uses the power, I think they're gonna like it. But you're going through ups and downs, and you will understand why. But it's something that you're gonna understand. I have all powers, but I need to level up my characters to 30. Yeah, you're gonna have fun doing it. I love Earth tanking role. Never did it. Never went to Earth before. Never thought about doing it before, and
Why are you doing this, Lugo?
it is something that I have seen some of the greats use, but I have never thought about actually using that power. I don't really like that power. I would choose Ice over that power, immensely over it quickly. Ice is a really good tank and DPS. If you guys want to know about that too, Ice is a really good tank and DPS. Oh my gosh, that power is top 5. Ice is top 5, at least top 5. It can, if you know what you're doing with Ice, top 5, guaranteed.
Activating anti-personnel bombs. Have
Top
a
5.
nice day.
Guaranteed.
Those bombs cracked the environment system's containment barrier. Another explosion could rupture the tubes.
Deploying for devastation. Warsuit Mark II.
Stop! Resist! Unstoppable in my pleasure. You keep this up. This is good.
Activating kryptonite turrets. Just for you, Superman.
Kryptonite turrets. I won't be much help with those targets. They won't stop me. You'll have to do better. You should rethink that. This ought to help you see the error. How dare you!
Sending Warsuit Mark III to battle.
Let's get this robot. More Mark, actually.
Deploying nanotech clouds to repair kryptonite turrets. Let's finish the Superman together, Lex. Environment control systems have been ruptured. Activating enhanced temperature protections in your suit, Lex. For the intruders, not so much.
Those bombs ruptured the temperature control system. You won't be able to survive for long.
But remember, this game is based about objectives, man. Sometimes you might come on top DPS, and sometimes you do. And you just have to make sure you just keep on with your damage, man. You keep doing what you gotta do. As long as you're making it through and you're not falling down and you're having a problem, just keep staying up, then this is going to be pretty good. You're going to have the concept of staying alive. That's the concept I usually walk around with, man. Staying alive is what gets you a lot of pieces. Yeah, Quantum is good. I like the trolling part. The trolling part is good. I think it's really good in PvP, DPS wise, or I think you're not gonna have any problem. DPSing is the problem side that people are trying to figure out a great loadout to use. I have the highest loadout for Quantum for I think it's called 30,000. I have it for 30,000, and they're talking about the speed. I'm getting a lot of speed out with my loadout, and I got on the video 30,000 views on that video. It's the highest on DC from what I know as Quantum videos. A lot of people said I beat Obsidian Shield for a Quantum video, and for that situation for 2019, I think I did a really good job. It's just that, you know, I mean, it could be a little bit more better as you know, audio, but other than that, man, it still pushes out the information that needs to be needed. The understanding of how fast you need to get the loadout, you know what I mean, and being able to do it at a rapid speed, because other people are hitting harder, and you can do it with speed, like you're gonna be like flash speed, so you're gonna be able to go through a loadout quicker.
It'll create an EMP powerful enough to knock out Luther's shielding and shut down his other gadgets.
It takes only, what's it called? It only takes 5.5 seconds to get off the whole loadout. 5.5 seconds to get the whole loadout. And that means 5.5 seconds, and someone takes like 6 seconds, and you got 5 more seconds to do with the other loadout again, quicker. And you're gonna be might based. You're not gonna be precision based or anything else. You're gonna be might based.
This is the last time you and your sycophants meddle in my affairs, Oracle.
But yeah, I don't think it's bad.
What the? Luther's overriding my...
I don't think it's bad, man. I think it's
As of now,
90.
you're all
It's like
deputy
99
birds
for
of prey.
trolling,
Send you a
and I would say
location.
90 for
Locals depend on
DPSing.
this.
It's not, no, or I would say 80, 85, 80 DPSing. PvP, it's really good though. PvP, it's really good, really good. But if you're talking about PvE, I would say like trolling is 99, and I would say for like DPSing side, I would say 85. 85. And it's because I'm the weapon I'm using too. Because I'm using a different weapon, they're using dual wheels. They're gonna be able to do things quicker. Yeah, so certain weapons will give you that speed, and some of them might be precision based, not might based. So remember that. I did that for the day. I did that for the day. I did the solo. I did the solo, and I did the alert. Let's see how much we got right now. $724. I'm going to be able to buy the whole outfit. Now the question is, I was saying that I want to be a troll this year, so I'm going to definitely get my troll game up, because I literally want to go into groups and give people power, and they don't run out of power at all. I'm just one of those guys. I like that. So I'm going on to the next character. I'm going on to the next character, and we're going to be doing Razor. Let's get this. But yeah, man, keep on feeding me your ideas and thoughts about certain situations. You can feel free to ask about the game, man. Because when I turn off my mic and I zone in, I literally just lock into the game and play it like every single day. You know what I mean? Like lock into it. And I'm happy you guys are up at this time, bro. You know what I mean? We're in a summer season right now. We're in summer 2020. 2020, yeah, 2020. Who knew we would make it this far? You know what I mean? Luckily, cars are not flying yet. But you know, I mean, we're definitely in a time where a lot of situations are based off of hard dedication and work, and obviously dedication on trying to fulfill a common goal and make things better. and seen improvement and leaving a stamp into the world as
Lex is a madman, but
improvement.
he's a
And
genius
most
level
definitely, I've been here
delegator.
from
I'm willing to bet he's
2013.
working with organized crime gangs. Lex is a madman, but he's a
I've been here,
genius
no,
level
not
delegator.
2013, 2011, I mean 2011. So I'm one of those OG characters who's seen so much.
Poor animals.
Let's see if
The
the gang's
zoo's busted open, and someone needs to help those
Airborne
sweet
pheromones
fur
are
babies.
intensifying
Use my
people's
fix-it gun to
basic
keep 'em
instincts.
safe.
Regular
I've left
folks,
gift
the
boxes around
police,
here
Okay,
to
so
help
I'm
with
gonna show you
that.
exactly how far I
Everyone
came.
wants to pin it on me, but I'm trying to show
It's
Harley
gonna make you
I
guys
can
realize, like,
blossom
wow,
again after what
he's
I
been
did
here from
in Gotham.
time.
I need your
And it
help
goes,
to
yeah.
clear my name.
Okay, that's
Will you neutralize
2014
the
general. That's
pheromones and
2014.
spread
You gotta
my
go to
antidote?
that situation.
My babies
Okay, so
are
this
out
character
there
is
trying to help,
2014.
so protect
I made this
them if
character
you
in
see them in
2014.
danger.
I have one
And
character
if
that
you
has
won't do it for Metropolis,
2011.
well,
2011, my
I'll
last
love
character.
you
I'm
on.
Captain Adam. I should have showed you, but yeah. But yeah, if you guys know me, you guys might have seen it, most definitely. See how fast everything gets done on this character?
Thanks.
He's
I can
lightning
handle it from here.
fast. I'm telling you, no word of a joke. This character is completely fast. Movement, everything. If I had super speed, it would be a wrap. It would be a wrap because super speed gives you so much more different attributes that you probably need to speed up things. And jeez, it's a different type of feel. You got super speed. It's a different type of feel. And I'm a precision rage individual because the might attacks based on what rage DPSing it will do to you in this near future will not help you, because the thing about it is like, okay, so if I'm gonna give you guys analogy or some type of situation that you can understand. Okay, so analogy is basically something that you can understand that I'm about to explain. Okay, I'm going to be level 10, right? And I'm gonna be the big boss. Okay, I'm level 10. You're level 1. Are you gonna stay close to me and hit me, or are you gonna stay from a distance and hit me? Tell me in the chat room right now. I'm level 10, and you're gonna come in front of my face, and you're at level 1. You're at level 1, and I'm a level 10. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna move? Are you gonna come in my face, or are you gonna do it from a long distance where I have to come to you? Right in the chat room. Right in the chat room, so I know. I'm level 10, you're level 1, and you gotta attack me, but you gotta attack me 2 different ways. Long distance, or you're gonna come close to my face. Right in the chat room. So I could let you know why. Long distance, or you could say close or long. You could say close or long just to make it shorter. Close or long. Just type in close or long. I'm level 10 and you're level 1. You gotta choose. You're gonna stand in front of my face and hit me, or you're going to stay a long distance and hit me from a distance. Long. Okay, that's one person, and we got a couple more people in here, and I respect you guys really much. It's always good to get a good feel of what you guys might go through to see, and I will give you guys both sides on how you guys are thinking as an individual. This is a community thing, okay? This is a community thing that we're thinking like, alright? So I'm going to show you guys. Long, okay, so 2 people said long. Okay, cool. I'm listening. I'm just saying it. You know what I mean? We could have 2 more people answer, and I'll be great, and I'll start explaining why. 2 more people. Long range or short range? I'm level 10, and you got to choose one direction. You want to hit me up close, or do you want to hit me up long?
I'm coming for you.
make you regret that.
Okay. You guys are taking pretty long. I know it's getting late, and pretty much you got a certain amount of people. Okay, so the question is, again, I'm a level 10 and you're a level 1, and you got to choose one decision. You got to hit me close up, or you're gonna hit me long range.
Thanks.
Okay,
I can handle it from here.
the chat room chose long. Okay, you guys are very, 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 very smart. Very smart. Why? The boss fight is going to be the hardest fight of anybody's life. Okay? Now, the reason why I say that is, if you stand in front of me, I can go through all my animations so close to you, like this. I can just start going like this in front of your face. Okay? Now, the thing about it is, look at this. Look, this is all close. That's all close. But if you stand here now and you try to go to the center, that is long range. The most important thing about long range is that when it's so long away, it takes time for me to come to you. So if you can find a long range loadout, the importance of it is to stay alive, right? So it takes me a longer time to to come closer to you, right? To walk up to you. Right? But if you're in close range now, everything is so quickly in front of you, so I can take you out. I can take you out quick like that. The community is having a situation where the tank is supposed to be in front of the boss's face at all times, or in front of ads all times. If you have another DPS in front of you or beside you doing damage right in front of you or right beside you, all it takes is for an ad to have an AoE attack where they can hit you from a side or an angle that you're so close that it could be one shot that the tank needs to be close to, that DPS will go down. Okay? Now, if the DPS goes down, what is going to happen? Someone's going to fly over and be like, I need to pick him up. Right? This is where the problem is. Now that DPS that wants to risk his life for picking up somebody else is risking his life to pick somebody else's up. Because now, if the ad loses attention of the boss for the tank that's going to stand in front of his face, he focuses on the ad and the person who's falling, he's going to hit you and you can fall right beside him too. So now what happens to the group? The group has a situation. Do they want to pick you guys up? Or do they leave you guys where you are? So the community is usually telling people you need to have a long range loadout. If you do not have a long range loadout, you are in and you're no important to what's going on in the situation. Because the DPSs are basically waiting for the tanks to make sure that he holds aggro at all times. At all times. That's all you're hoping. At all times, man. I mean, he can't even look nowhere else. He's got to look at the tank every single time. And if he moves his head once, and we have bosses like Vice that have the situation where you can tank him for a certain time being, but then what happens is he loses your attention. He does not want your attention no more. He looks somewhere else and he hits somebody. He runs and hits a whole group and knocks them out. And you can't stop that because the game programmed to be in like that way. They programmed him to be that way.
Thanks. That's a few more
So
criminals
now
getting the
it
punishment
puts
they deserve.
you at situation. But most people would like to see DPS understand and invest into a long-range loadout. That's what's going to make them smarter, stronger, and powerful more than beyond measure. If you do close-range loadout, yes, you're going to be... It's not a sparring target you're hitting. The sparring target's not going to hit you. A boss will hit you. A boss will hit you. For this open world situation, a close range load up is cool. Coming to this guy right here, coming for this guy right here, close range damage, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. You deserve to have that rally point over your head. Going close range with this guy, you're dumb. I'm sorry. That's the whole point that I'm saying. You're dumb. Please don't do it. And if you're from the community that I'm from, and you guys are hearing it, you're hearing me say this to you. You might have to find a long range loadout. You're going to be smarter, and people are going to look at you more like, yo, he's using a long range loadout? He's not going to be one of the fools in the group that's going to get knocked out by this boss. It's going to be harder to take this guy out. They're going to be like, yo, this guy's smart. Forget all the numbers and stuff. Like, he's working on his loadout. He has a long range loadout, and he didn't get knocked out. Impressive, man. You're gonna be called impressive. People are gonna be like, this guy's intelligent. What is he doing, man? I might have to invite him to my league. I might have to take him from his league and bring him into my league, man. We need smart people like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? You guys said the smart thing, man. Long range is very smart. With every DLC getting stronger, you're going to go through your obstacles. You need a long range loadout. And when you are overpowered, like right now, I'm overpowered. Meaning, if I went to tier 1, I went to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7. When I get to the tier 8, tier 9, tier 10, that's when there's a problem. You can't do close range damage. They can really hit you and hit you hard. You gotta understand, it's flexibility. That's why long range loadouts will work for you.
We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
But I appreciate you guys listening, man. I hope you guys understood. And if you guys feel any way about how I said that or explained that, I will explain it again a little bit more differently. So to simplify it, if I have to simplify it.
Oracle told me you were on the way.
See?
You should head up. I have a separate mission for Huntress that should reduce the number of automated defenses in your way.
The master will stretch your neck.
Alright. So after this, we're gonna actually get into the vault, and then we're gonna do volcano mining facility afterwards, and then we're gonna get to the next character. So we're really doing a really good job, and continuing these situations. Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys being around, man. We definitely ask questions. I know it's nighttime. It might encourage you to play the game a little bit more, but I was wondering, has anybody seen the Apocalypse situation? I have the movie. Wow, look at his life. Look at his life. Is he glitched? Is he glitched? Is he glitched? Wow, look at that. He's glitched.
You won't get that lucky again.
Yeah, he was glitched. You guys seen that? I know DC's been working on their glitches and they gotten so much better, so much better. I looked at the time frame of when I made the glitch video. It's been at least 7 weeks. It has been at least 6 to 7 weeks since they fixed the glitch, and they fixed it. They fixed it, and now it's moving smooth. Smooth. It's moving. It's moving so smooth, man. So smooth. But there's gonna be minor little here and there, like nicks and knacks, but you know what I mean, nothing severe that's gonna be like, why is there so much frames I'm missing? Like, I just got one shot and hit like that, and I couldn't even see what was hitting me.
It'll be here.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's when it gets really serious. You know what I mean? No one likes to go down. Nobody likes to go down, especially if they have the experience of not going down, and they can't explain something like that, and they say it's a glitch. That's when it gets really upsetting. Remember, man, if you gotta go back to your crib and go and get back your certain situations, man, my certain situations, you have to use your source marks to get your proficiencies, man. You need your proficiencies, man. I was like, I lost my supply drop, my orbital, I lost a bunch of stuff. I lost a lot of stuff, man. I had to go and make sure I had to check my proficiencies, get that taken care of properly. Excuse me.
A hidden teleporter. Judging by the abundance of mace body spray in the air, Jimmy and Lois already found it. The teleporter's on cooldown. Lois and Jimmy must... Wait, they're in trouble. Take that teleporter as soon as you can.
Lois and Jimmy in trouble? Must be Tuesday. I'll get the birds of prey to figure...
So let's go find a group that's gonna make it through volcano mining facility. Okay, they need a healer. Let me give myself the benefit of the doubt, put myself out there. And see what happens with a group. If someone wants to form a group and invite me. Someone needs a healer. Healers are very important in the game, man. A lot of people have choose a lot of healing DPSs moves, and their main role is healing. So, you know what I mean, there is healers online and whatnot. It's just that they just gotta choose to heal. And as long as some people can keep themselves safe and understand, like, sometimes you don't have to be in front of the boss every time, because the healer's gonna keep healing. You can like literally run, hit, run, hit, run, and that's how the game is supposed to go. Run, hit, run, hit, run. So like you do a hit, and then you kind of like move on, move. You do 1 hit, 2 hit, and then you run. You can work it through. Let's go to the vault. In the meantime, someone tries to invite me to a group. Mr. Freeze in the prison of Arkham Asylum.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap?
Yeah, man, the giveaway day is coming up soon, you guys, man. I'm really enjoying how this giveaway is about to happen, man. I can't wait to make a lot of you guys day and give you guys some free items, and likewise you could sell them to the broker, sell them to the market, and get some money towards into your account. I'll be giving away millions and millions of dollars, and we're gonna have some trivia games, and we're gonna have some fun. It's about to be amazing when this happens. So please stay closely when I hit 800 subs. We might not do it and hit it tonight, but every day we're definitely hitting that point and goal. And most definitely, as I'm just streaming every day, somebody will feel free to invite me or obviously friend me. Likewise, if you want to play with me, all you have to do is subscribe to the page and let me know what you want to be done, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, and then tier 10. And you want to do certain mission, we can hang out, have a great time, spend some time. We just have to most definitely like work around that situation, as like when are you going to be able to be free, because sometimes when I'm grinding, you can understand like getting better in this game takes some time, and if I got to be the best I got to be to help you in this situation, I got to have grind time too. So I definitely need to get those pieces done, and then I can definitely come and help with many more other situations as I get stronger. So make sure that you let me know what you want to do. I had a gentleman who came in here yesterday. He gave me his name. He followed up, and we met this afternoon, like later in the evening, whatever, whatnot, and we got to hang out, kick it with him. I messaged him as soon as I got on and let him know that I was not playing around with him, and we were chilling and having a great time. And we did until we got to the end, and we still did, and he had to go. He must have been on for a pretty long time, and he wanted to chill out, probably get some breather, food, rest up, watch some TV shows, just chill, you know what I mean, and do chill stuff. So man, most definitely follow up the page and have a great time with your boy Chris Dash, and we definitely gonna have some good times, man, for a very long time until this game stops loading back up, you guys, man, and you guys will be on the friends list forever. So let me know when you guys want me to do. If you guys need help, I help individuals who still on my friends list and willing to get help and stuff like that. So please do not get scared. I'm not a scary dude towards my people on my side. I definitely try to find out the best in them to see how I can help, and most definitely it's all about problem solving, and that's what we're doing before we get to the serious situation. So let's get this to it, and let's rock out and have a great time doing it. And we will see the improvements happen through all the time, where you get the gear, you start leveling up, you build IQ, you build experience, and you start to understand the value of what you're doing in the game. So that's just what we're learning about in this game. So you don't want to pay for a game that you don't want to just learn and definitely get better. So you definitely want to play and have a great time. I do help out low level tunes too, and pop up on the scene and help them get to the boss fight, and then let you fight the boss fight until you can't handle them or you can't do anything, and then I definitely will step in and help. But otherwise than that, I'm a good just bodyguard or a sidekick, you know, when it comes to that point, because when time comes down to it, you got it's your storyline at the beginning, so you want to make it, you know what I mean, rememberable in your eyes. And so, but I'm just gonna be glad to be there with you. There he is, Timid Mook. Tilamook? Talamook. Yeah, that's him right there. Let me add him to this list. So I'm gonna continue. I just didn't see anybody shouting out. I might have to actually shout for group to actually do this. Need a healer and DPS for Santel. So I'm gonna get some people in here, and they're just gonna read it uppercase, lowercase, you know what I mean, all over the place. It rhymes. And get some people in here who wants to do this, because I don't see anybody shouting for it, and I love G-Chat. Okay, I got 2. Now I'm looking for a healer. So I went with the first two who messaged me quick. The only reason why I couldn't distinguish the situation as Stay Alive and Spirit is because they did not put their overall rating of their DPS. I would have choose the person who put the CR before someone who just said DPS. I would have did it because I see the number and I could see where the grind comes from. Because back in the days, you had to actually list how much skill points you had, because if you couldn't match with a group was actually successful, it was all about skill points. To a certain extent, at one point, it was all about skill points. Until people who they wanted to revitalize this game and say, hey, you know what I mean? We don't have as much skill points as these old heads do, and we're gonna lose to these guys if we don't do it. So, is there a way that we can stay alive and do it? And then that's when they came up with the situation as artifacts. They found another way to make things important, and artifacts was the most situated important situation. Okay, so we got a healer. And I can't even lie, when I was working a shift and I was doing my time at work and whatnot, I used to wake up this early 2 in the morning and stream on Twitch. I got partnered with Twitch. I just didn't get affiliated with getting like verification and stuff. I'm working towards verification, but I got affiliate. It's just that I'm working on my YouTube because I'm working on certain situations, and I feel like YouTube is the place to be as a great marketing situation when it comes down to a lot of situations and building a brand, and likewise helping individuals on a situation in this game or many other things through life. Going to restaurants, what would you do? How to appropriately act in a restaurant, or how to act out in public and whatnot, and certain situations, and having conversations. So I'm gonna be able to show you guys a lot in the near future, and be able to assert yourself in public's eyes, so you can have some type of respect for yourself and the peers around you, and still have a fun time doing it and look mature. Because people are trying to look for maturity. You know what I mean? Maturity is one of the things that people are looking for, and maturity is a very important part. When you get to it, you're gonna see what it's gonna be able to do to you, man. Women like maturity. Older girls. That's why young girls don't like very young guys. They don't like young guys. Like if they're at the same age, they don't really like young guys. They like older guys. You know what I mean? They like older guys, and it's been always that way. It's always been that way, and it has never changed. Maturity, something about maturity, bro.
That isn't creepy at all.
Something about maturity. The way they handle themselves in many situations. So.
Looks like things could get even more dangerous up ahead. I know you're.
They don't make things a little bit awkward. They understand things do happen, but sometimes they might giggle and laugh and be like, you know, remember that last time, you know, and something to laugh about later. But you know, in the serious moment, serious. Could be serious. Maturity.
Let's activate some worker robots. I'll just
so yeah, man, opportunities are rise, and I'm definitely going to be giving away a lot of things throughout the career of YouTube. And definitely trying to charity situations and give away PSNs, money, real life currency situation in the near future when it comes down to it. I'm trying to make you guys believe what I have done. I have done this thing before, give away in-game currency, materials, auras. I'm just letting you guys know what I do, not what other people do, what I do. Because realistically, you know what I mean, I like to give to people on my side where they know that they deserve it. You know, as much as they are spending time with me and giving me their time to make sure that this works properly, is the same exact situation that I feel when I'm trying to get towards you guys. And putting the effort in and setting it up and program planning around it so you guys can see it is well in my district of doing. I can do that. So I'm looking forward to me doing that as long as we hit the goals. But you know what I mean, that's up to me to get to work and most definitely meet people and outreach and let other people like yourself, let them know that yeah, he's good, you know what I mean, he would, you know what I mean, do that, you know what I mean, that's what he does, you know what I mean, that's what I would like you guys to like affiliate yourself and say. Or if you guys been in a giveaway and say, you know, if you come around and be like, yo, he does do this for real, like this is him for real, this is what he does, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to scam nobody on the internet like this, like no way, no way, man, no way. No time. No time. See, I don't want to be in his face. He wants to come closer. Look how long it's going to take. He's going to have to lunge me. See, he's lunging the wrong person. He lunged another wrong person. But he's trying to lunge me, and then I try to roll out. It's when you roll out. Rolling out is very important.
If Lex were here, he would be quite angry with you for damaging his property.
Yeah, he's trying to get in my face. I roll out. He's trying to lunge me again. Hide behind Superman. He's trying to work around Superman. Can't work around Superman. See, I'm trying to get in alignment of Superman so he doesn't lunge me, he lunges Superman.
You should turn back now. I won't be so lenient in the future. All security staff, intruders.
So if you are new, please hit that follow button. And if you do come to my page and you stream and you're liking what you're seeing so far, I haven't gone down. We've been going through missions, we've been talking, you know what I mean, been rocking the party for some time. Most definitely like the stream, and it does help out the stream and get out there, and people do watch the videos, and it, you know, you guys are part of it, and I definitely want to make you guys special as what you guys are. I will have one day where you guys are able to send me scenes and I'll be able to put it up and show other people, man. I want to be able to get to that point where I can show and distribute you guys share fan bases, man, because this game needs to be as popular as we definitely put it and play it. Man, they need to get more computer servers to get, you know, more people on top of it and play this. And you know what I mean, we definitely working on staying home and the importance of a livelihood on the internet, you know, having fun on the internet, you know what I mean, so it's cool.
These look like coolant regulators.
We can have fun here and have
I've
real
got thermal
good times.
accelerants. Plus, what does this button do?
Yeah, support your DC Universe Online streamers, man. Most people can actually go and type up this game, and realistically, they don't actually
Who the hell is that?
play this game. A lot of people don't play it on YouTube side. A lot of people are playing it on Twitch, and the numbers are not leveled out to be high. You know what I mean? They're not like on a highly basis where it's like leveled to be like a lot of people streaming on Twitch. You know, you might have a couple people with 14, with 50 people in the room, 10 people in the room, 7 people in the room, 6 people in the room. But you know what I mean? That 6 is very valuable to me, and I believe that we would just push to get better. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. The only time to say it. And you'll be able to look through leagues and you'll be able to spam certain information like, oh, hey, is anybody willing to do this in this chat room? Is anybody looking like to get invite if they're on this server and something like that? Just to, you know what I mean, to help the community out, man. That's what it is, you know what I mean? That's what we definitely trying. And structure with all that information is going to be cool. Pretty cool.
Now that I have absorbed your power matrix, I shall deploy your Kryptonian capabilities against you.
Amazo has my powers and the Justice League's. We're barely damaging it. This ought to help you see
Power matrix damage.
Watch out! It looks like Amazo can combine the Justice League's powers.
I learned what every strike begins with.
I've been so consistent, like every day of the week. I've been on for the last 6-7 weeks. Consistent, man. Consistency, bro. You guys have been showing me so much support that's coming out, man. I definitely want to teach you guys and like the ways when it appeals to you, man. I definitely need to get all that done, man. That movie's not good. He's definitely chasing.
Those terminals could be useful. I wish I'd given Lois and Jimmy my
Appreciate the
comms
follows,
so
by
they
the
could
way,
access
man. I
them
definitely
for me.
do, man. I will get to meet you guys on the giveaway day. You guys do play DC Universe Online. A lot of people are going to be winning prizes. A lot of people are going to be winning prizes. I'm going to be saving millions of millions. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be working on making millions to get things shifted out to all of you guys, so you guys can have a good time in the broker and put some money in the broker and have fun buying some situations in the broker that you need. So pretty much I'm giving you guys an opportunity that will come back into a lot of people's situation and showing that, you know, the revolve situation of putting into something will value somebody else that will put something back into it. So we're working on it, man. It's just a hand-in-hand coordination situation, and at the end of the day, it's going to benefit a lot of situations that will benefit the growth of what's it called, your understanding of the game, how to use the broker, have fun with the broker, like stuff like that, you know what I mean? So don't want to miss it, man. When you see 800 subs, that is a guaranteed day, 100%, 100,000,000% that you need to make sure you are on that day and you are following one of my characters, because I'm going to be on one of them, and I'm going to be giving away a lot of situation on the villain side and hero side. So stay tuned. You got to stay tuned. And when you see that number hit that number, you need to be around. I really stress that important, because if you miss out on it, there will be another number that we're gonna hit, and then you're gonna have to wait for that next number, and then at that time we're gonna do another big one, and then we're gonna continuously having great ones. Okay,
While you
so
were fighting Amazo, I found a way upstairs. Time to find out what other weapons of mass destruction Luther has stashed around here.
no game, man. I'm playing with you guys as we're having great fun, man. We definitely want to have some good time and have fun. Yeah. You can put the aura on, you can put the material on, or you can go sell it to the broker. Either or, it's fine by me. As soon as you get it, as long as you got it and you earned it, you deserve it. You know what I mean? That's just basically what it is.
You'll regret breaching LexCorp security.
Careful, the closer you get to the drone wall,
and you did deserve it, man. You definitely did a lot.
If you can recognize
so please understand that value can't be put back into you as much as I see it from my point of view. But there's so many other streamers that don't do it, and you know what I mean, I'm not taking you guys for benefit or anything like that, or taking you for granted. I definitely want to let you guys know that you guys deserve it. You know what I mean? There should be some prizes sometimes here and there for you guys, so please remember that I'm trying. I'm definitely trying.
I'm anti-metahuman.
The whole group.
Surprise! Thank you for
they
beta
didn't really
testing
get a fee for that.
Now, where is the Boy Scout?
No.
Luther, I always hope you'll become a better
Everybody
man.
had it.
And every
That's
time
good.
you let me down.
Blaming a mere man for your naivete? Not much of a Superman, are you?
This isn't a game, Luther. Countless innocents have been hurt.
Sacrificing a few pawns was worth it. One day, you'll understand. Take my Council of Luthers, for example. They inspired my new war suit. With it, I'll do more for Earth than you ever could, alien.
What else?
When are you gonna stop playing games with people's lives, Luther?
Your problem isn't that you don't like
Oh yeah, and if you want to play with me in the game for the people who just followed, please put down your name in the chat room so I can add them to my friends list so you do not get lost, man. You need to send me your character's name if you follow, man, so you don't get lost. I want to be able to connect with you on some type of basis of like if you want to work together on a mission, or if you're on the same level as me. I'm always looking for decent players to play with on a decent basis. Just let me know. Just let me know what you want to do. But if you didn't want to feel like putting your character's name down, you still need to, because when it comes when I'm doing a giveaway, I really want to be able to give away people who I found my friends list. I just don't want to be just giving out to randoms, you know what I mean? So definitely, man, please send me your character's name in the chat room. If you follow, just hit that follow button. Please let me know if you have a character. And if you're going to make a character that day, you can still get something. Want to run? Sleepy's asking me if I want to run. She's trying to. I guess she's trying to ask me to see what I'm doing. Let's see what happens, man. What time is it right now? 5:41. We'll be done in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I can work something. I'll get on another character and do that. Yeah, you can do that. See, she's asking, and she's cool. She's cool. I definitely will.
How dare you?
Get to the message.
That wasn't nice.
Shield up!
Will you never learn?
This won't stop me. You'll have to do better.
Sending Warsuit Mark 3 to battle.
So it's just like that, just easily a message, a nice smooth message like that. She axes really neat, nicely, and I'm just like, hey, you know what I mean, nothing wrong with it. You know, she usually says this stuff, and she's always joining in and having fun with me, and she's cool. And I really do believe in her interests, and we found each other on basically the LFG chat, and from since then, it's been always so cool. We've been always on a winning streak, so you know what I mean, like. Yeah, most definitely, I'm okay with it. I'm definitely okay with it. You know what I mean?
Those bombs.
That's all you gotta do, and I will give you guys some of my time. Like, please, don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? I just definitely gotta do it.
Take those turrets out, and I'll deal with them.
We're almost done here. Alright, send me to
You'll have to do better.
See? Understanding, that's all it is. Dialogue. Quick dialogue.
This won't stop me.
Warsuit Mark 4 ready for action.
Will you never...
You'll need to do better than that. Mercy, it'll help, please.
I have you covered, Lex. Activating Warsuit Enhanced Shielding. The intruders ruptured yet another environment control system. Highly illogical. Note to self. Adjust explosion parameters on anti-personnel bombs.
Luther shielding is too strong. Get the power cores from his fallen warsuits and take them to Huntress. Shield prep and EMP. More shooters. My birds of prey teammates are on site and ready to help. Harley's, probationary member. It's easy. When you get all 4 cores, use that machine to overload them. It'll create an EMP powerful enough to knock out Luther's shielding and shut down his other gadgets.
Yeah.
You'll regret that. Shield up! This won't stop me! You'll have to do better. How? Damn you and your constant interference. This is the last time you and your sycophants meddle in my affairs.
That was another successful mission, man. I would appreciate if we could get 5 likes.
Luther's overriding my...
Get to 5 likes because you know it could go really wrong. Like you guys could know, like you guys could be sitting here and watching content. We get stuck at every location that we come across. 18 minutes. 18 minutes, you guys. Come on now, that was not bad. Come on, you guys know that was a dub. That was a dub. Come on, man, that was a dub. And we got purple gear too. That was a dub. Come on, guys. 5 likes. Come on, get it. Get that one. Hit that like button. Hit that one like button, bro. Come on. And alright, so we're gonna go and do this with another character on my friends list, and we're gonna definitely meet up with Stacy, and let's have a great time doing this. Wait just for a moment, I just gotta write her name down quickly as we go on to our next character, because I have multiple characters and I'm still trying to add every character on one character, and yeah, we're gonna definitely do this. So let's get out of here. And then let's move on to the next situation. And I'm gonna send her a tell like she asked, like so she knows what's going on, and yeah, we'll be straight. And then we're gonna definitely check on how much like coins we have. So we did that. Okay, we did everything that we need on this character. Let's look at how much Lex coins we have, so we can be more. You can more encouragement. 748. I can buy every piece in here. All right. All right. Let's continue. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, she invited you into a group. Alright, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. And in the meantime, so we don't waste any time, we can go and do our missions that will be in Metropolis. And in that time that we're looking for other people, yeah. We can finish up in the meantime. Let's see how much Lux coins we have on this character, because we definitely want to make sure that we're rounded off pretty good. And some of them are different because of there was a week during the time being where there was double points. There was double points, and I didn't do certain situations on other characters, and I did it on other ones, and that's why they look totally different. So 687. So we definitely looking good though. From you can see that number.
Lex is a madman, but he's a genius-level delegator. I'm willing to bet he's working with organized crime gangs. Confiscate Lex's weapons, stop robberies, and transport stolen goods to the
Airborne
animals.
pheromones aren't tested on people's basic instincts.
This location over here
Fix-It
brings us closer to
Everyone
City
wants to
Hall.
pin it on.
And let's continue getting these animals.
Hey!
The one thing about doing this mission and being a tank is that you get to pull situations into closer towards you.
Good work. I'll take it from here.
Nice try, buddy. Thanks, I can handle it from here. No one crosses Lex.
That was nuts.
You haven't jumped into a game since Thursday, man. You got some things to do. One thing about doing these raids in situations, if you ever had a problem and you want to go into raid with like a troller, a healer, or DPS, sometimes actually type in the raid into YouTube. Type in the name of the name in YouTube by typing DC Universe Online, and then type it in YouTube, and then you can go and do some rehearsing, meaning like you can actually learn about what's going to happen in there before it happens, so you can kind of benefit off of learning off the situation, and it will better you knowing what you're getting yourself into. Oh my gosh. So the last one is the animals. That is the last one that I gotta do. And then most likely then we're gonna be waiting up for a queue. And we have so much people in the group, so this looks really good. Some high level people too. So this is not gonna be a waste of time at all. This is gonna be kind of straightforward, in and out kind of situation. So let's get it. The funny thing about this is I'm trying to look for animals and I can't find them, but I need them.
Look out!
Could you DPS it, please? My friend wants to tell me. Yeah. Yep. I have no problem. Yes. So let's go back to the top. Let's get these points. All right.
Thanks. That's a few more criminals getting the punishment they deserve.
The people of Metropolis deserve to know the truth of what is happening in their city.
And here I thought we just did this because we love putting our lives in danger.
We do what it takes to help people however we can. Same as Superman.
Thank you.
Only without
Keep
the type.
this up, and I'll owe you one.
Who knows? Let's watch a scene cut before we start.
This is Lois Lane coming to you live in Metropolis near LexCorp Tower. After a teaser about a big announcement, we're waiting for... The top of LexCorp just exploded. I'm going to... Huh? Okay. I'm getting word that Lex Luthor just broadcast a message across social media, television, basically everywhere. Stay tuned to the Daily Planet for breaking news. Right.
We need to be smart if we're going to put a stop to this threat. That means more information. Meet me in the main hall when you're ready. The Fellowship of the Arcane are going to use the research you collected to scry that thing in the rift. We invoke the power of the Crime Bible. Let he who would break and enter our world be revealed.
Order and light. We invoke your powers on high.
Oi! Something's following our scrying spell back to its source.
It's too powerful. We must cease the divination ritual.
Too late. Something's already got hold, trying to break into the house.
Holy moly!
Where'd the crime Bible go?
The House of Mystery hid it from the invaders and us. It'll be somewhere in the house. Lady Bats and I will help the Fellowship hold off the invaders and shut that portal. Z, take the others to grab the bleeding crime Bible.
Damn, all these intruders are driving the house's defenses berserk. It can't tell friend from foe. This book has been enchanted to hide what it truly is. My dad's book on sleight of hand. It vanished weeks.
Like right now, I'm like pretty OP in this situation. You can see it by the lives that we're about to look at. I don't like going in this room. I dislike going in this room.
It looks like we succeeded, but the ritual in the book isn't done yet.
And then after this, we're gonna just do a mazel. Then we're gonna get back in here and just do a bunch of stuff.
You figured it out! To eternity and beyond. That's Kid Eternity's 1-minute interviews with historical figures. One of you needs to act as a medium. You won't be harmed, probably. I think the house is manifesting spirits from Madame Xanadu's seances. If we can complete the ritual, it should put the spirits to rest so we can get to the crime Bible. Now we need to channel magic into the candles.
They don't know how to do this. They're hitting targets that don't feel pain when you don't hit the target.
One of the candles has lost its charge. Someone re-empowered it.
Is it just me, or I'm the highest level and the IQ in this place? Look. These guys are hitting things that don't feel pain. I'm telling you, don't follow these people, bro. I'm telling you, you start doing that, you're gonna start losing your senses on what you need to really do.
Nope, that's magic for dum-dums. John may want to read
I'm telling you,
that.
no word of a joke. These guys like literally stood there for the longest time and kept on hitting situations and did not stand in four corners. It just made no sense. It's like you could see the body language on how they were moving.
All those bats turned into copies of the crime Bible. We need to check each one of them.
I found it off my first try.
Finally, the real crime Bible. I'll let John know we're on our way.
To the right, everybody in the backside to the right. That's the closet, don't fold up. Look at how I caught the moment.
Hey Z, you alright? I'm watching your pattern and you guys are all over the place. Need help? I can...
Okay. Batwoman, you wanna mate yourself? Thanks for finding the crime Bible for us. We'll take that.
What have you done to Fate?
He wanted the Mark of Cain, so I gave it to him.
Now the Mark of Cain and the crime Bible belong to
Everyone
our
can
master.
get the Mark of Cain and the
Fate,
Broker. You know?
do
The Mark of
as
Cain
the
is
Mark of
I think it's a
Cain
collection.
commands.
It's
Destroy
a
your
very
friend.
popular style that a lot of people
What
use.
have
Treks
you
like
done
using
to
it.
me? I do not want to fight you, but I cannot resist.
So much people are so lost.
to avoid those seeker demons. I think they're looking for magic.
That is a sad situation.
The souls bound to fate are empowering him. In order to unbind him, I need a particular spell book and reagents to cast the spell. First, someone go and fetch Spells of Binding and Blinding Volume 2. I'll cast a spell to
this is
reveal
kind
it.
of sad because look at the CR rating. If you look at the numbers on his side, the Dr. Fate, and then you look at us, this is kind of sad when people fall down. It's pretty kind of sad. Wow. You gotta stay away from the AoE effect.
Subdue me, please.
So you can't control his body with the magic king on him.
There's a jar on a work table with the next component
So he has
the horn of a long dead beast. I need sulfur for this spell of unbinding. Someone, please get some.
That's what I get for helping out, bruh. Honestly, there was a lagging situation where I went through that portal, bro. Take a look. There was like a shortage of how fast I could actually move, man. It was kind of sad. I got knocked out. It was kind of sad. Man. That was on me, though. But you know what happens to Captain Adam, bro? If you know who Captain Adam is, he's come back alive. He comes back alive. Every time I tell you that, he comes back alive. He comes back alive. As much as you want to talk about it, Captain Adam comes back.
Too many voices.
It was a lagging situation where I jumped. I went into the portal and I couldn't speed off. Anyways, but after this we're gonna do the solo, and then we're gonna do the 4-man situation, so it's whatever.
I can revive one of them. Who should it be?
I'm up. I'll help in any way I can.
All right, I'm ready for another.
I'm back in the fight, and ready to help the Fellowship.
Grab someone for me to help.
So, yeah. Okay, I thought you'd be sleeping by now. No. I kind of programmed my body into handling and withstanding these time frames. I got to make a very important call in the morning, and I got to finish up on this, and then I'm gonna be pretty good. Make a phone call, set up an appointment, finish all these missions. Don't have to do them during the day. If anybody wants to get help during the day, they can see me on my YouTube situation, comment on my last video or any video, and ask for help. And feel free to do that. So they made it through.
Thank you for stopping
I'm
me.
pretty good with that, man.
The Mark of Cain is strong enough to take even fate's will. Armed with it, our enemies grow ever more powerful.
The portal they opened was a one-way tunnel to Limbo Town. I'm going after them. Who else fancies a trip?
The magic that turned Dr. Fate against us still lingers.
Welcome to Limbo Town. That Pillock Clarion grew up here, so that should give you an idea of the culture.
You are not welcome here.
Do not interfere, mortal.
A fresh soul from chaos.
Hey, it's Z. How's it going in Limbo?
I'm feeling so sad that I'm actually falling in this
down.
mission.
Let's
like,
go.
I feel so sad. Like, I don't know how. I'm not playing to my like efficient needs right now. I don't know why. I usually would be a tank, but I'm not really a DPS in this role right now. I'm still building up on it. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I think that's it.
A grave mistake at your last. Incompetent.
You brought this on yourself when you invaded Limbo Town.
Limbo Town, so that I may feed on their life force. Croatoans, hear me. By my power, you shall obey. March towards the soul wells and give your lives to Mordred.
No, this is not what we agreed to. These are my people.
You will submit, witch boy. You dead?
taste it.
Croatoan alive.
You shall pay for this. This wasn't the deal.
I am ready.
We cannot be stopped.
Your efforts are wasted. By murder.
I will walk. Come,
Right.
Faust.
So that's
My
done.
true destiny awaits.
I just wanted some fun. But my people weren't supposed to get hurt.
Time to spill, you little skiver.
Hold it. Can't you see the kid's ready to talk?
I'm not a kid. You want Mordru? Fine. He's going to Gotham to take control of the beast from beyond. I thought it'd be funny to watch all the chaos, but Mordru and Faust ruined it. Let me help Limbo Town recover, and I swear I won't get in your way.
Alright. That was a successful mission. We got through it. And we got the gear. We got what we needed. Whew. 6:20. You looking pretty good.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Master will be pleased.
Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen may already be here. After that, explosives contained an overabundance of Jimmy's mace bodies.
Man, Superman, why you glitch? Keep forever getting glitch on that same spot.
I will be paid extra.
I'm taking you down.
Oracle told me you were on the way.
You should head up. I have a separate mission for Huntress that should reduce the number of automated defenses in your way.
Stop hitting me! That hurts! This better be worth it!
Pathetic fool! You will suffer for that!
If I miss...
This is Luther's inner sanctum. If there's any clear evidence about his true fate, it'll be here. This doesn't look good for Luther. Who's his next of kin?
I'm gonna crack my knuckles on your head!
This ought to help you see the
the main man.
I'll stop pulling my punches.
It's too much to handle, dude. Oh no.
A hidden teleporter. Judging by the abundance of mace body spray in the air, Jimmy and Lois already found it. The teleporter's on cooldown. Lois and Jimmy must have... Wait, they're in trouble. Take that teleporter as soon as you can.
Lois and Jimmy in trouble? Must be too.
Now time to get in the group. What just happened? Alright, so we're getting into another group. We're working on a third character of the night, and it's looking pretty good. Let's get this right. And then we got a villain to work on next. I'm a low-key DPS, all tank. I mean, I'm gonna low-key tank right here.
I can't believe Luther has an actual lair inside a volcano.
It is pretty on brand. Just be glad Superman showed up to inhale the fumes before they killed us.
Looks like Luther's security system sends anyone without proper codes to choke on poisonous gases.
That should clear the air for a while. Let's get moving.
Like keeping everything together.
Hello, intruders. Quite rude of you to enter our home uninvited.
Hold on.
Are you a YouTuber? That's the proper way of saying having English.
Rude. He's Mr. Luther.
The thing about it too,
created
people
me
get
to
so
manage the
scared in running in
systems.
groups with me, bro. Oh my gosh.
Machine engineering
I tell you, they get
calculated
scared.
data
They don't want to mess up.
Huh.
They are
I guess was
scared.
going to be a malicious, evil robot colony.
And if I told them, like I tell certain people, like I do play off stream, like they get a little bit nervous. They get probably a little bit more better.
We're gonna have our
They still
hands
get
full with
nervous.
this one.
Looks like things could get even more dangerous up ahead. I know you're capable and seasoned war zone reporters, but you and Jimmy really should wait here, Lois.
Let's activate some worker robots. I'll just reconfigure their subroutines with new aggression protocols.
She can what?
Huh. Just one robot. Oh, I spoke too soon.
We know better than to underestimate a Kryptonian. We have many surprises for you.
Maintenance requested. Dear Sir, automatic, please desist.
I can grant you access to those terminals. Use them to stop the next wave of robots.
Naughty. But it won't take me long to regain control over factory terminals.
Look at these guys just circling the mill.
Maintenance requested.
These worker robots need to be reconfigured for combat. Nanotech clouds will rebuild and enhance the remaining raw materials. Enjoy.
Dear Sir, automatic, please desist. Critical component forcefully detached. Maintenance requested. Damage registered.
Meet truth and justice.
Damage registered.
If Lex were here, he would be quite angry with you for damaging his property. You should turn back now. I won't be so lenient in the future. All security staff, intruders in Section 214, rude ones. Attention, all non-essential personnel, evacuate the premises. We are under attack by the Superman.
I'm surprised it took you this long to get here.
You're not as funny as you think. These look like coolant regulators.
And I've got thermal accelerants. Plus, what does this button do?
This is what I do every day before 9 o'clock.
Who the hell is that?
Lex Luthor did not provide this unit with a designation.
OMG! That robot is amazeballs!
This unit is now designated Amazeballs.
Oh, maybe something less... How about Amazo?
This unit is now designated Amazo.
Change powers. Can I see your characters? Yeah, after this I can show you them.
I don't suppose Luthor programmed you to calmly talk, Miss Amazo?
Negative. Lex Luthor imprinted me with the powers of the Justice League to destroy.
Of course he did.
All this time, Luthor was helping us battle threats to the universe. He was actually gathering data on powers from the Justice League for Amazo.
Power matrix damage. Now that I have absorbed your power matrix, I shall deploy your Kryptonian capabilities against you.
Amazo has my powers and the Justice League. We're barely damaging
Or if you type in my type in DC Universe Online, and then you type in characters, you're going to see my videos.
Watch out! It looks like Amazo can combine the Justice League's powers.
You're gonna see my characters, all my characters. You can type in DC Universe Online.
Energy reserves drained.
I made a video on it. It's about to touch 1,000. Not too far long ago. My characters. Supposed to be there. This dash. Give out some explanation.
Energy reserves drained. I learn from every strike against me.
Give up!
Those terminals could be useful. I wish I'd given Lois and Jimmy my comms so they could access them for me. I snooped around Luthor's data. Of course he had a red sun projector installed. Activate it from the terminal, and we'll see how it affects Amazo.
Go ahead, just be ready to shut it down if Amazo is unaffected.
Patterns Error. Kryptonian weakness affecting absorption cells. I am unable to combine power profiles. Targeting new power matrix absorption cells primed for new power matrix. Scanning
Watch out.
targets
Amazo
now.
can absorb your powers too.
Power matrix damage.
So, the android needs assistance. Initializing turret defenses. What is this? Stop. You cannot do this.
I triggered an AI reboot to buy us some time.
You should rethink that.
Absorption cells primed for new power matrix. Scanning targets now. Energy reserves drained.
These turrets have some serious shielding. Use the terminals to deactivate them while Mercy's still offline.
Absorption cells disrupted. suggests several flaws in my programming resulted in this defeat. Reactivating power. Batman escape protocol.
I don't know where he went. Very Batman.
Let me switch off that red sun projector,
Got to the
Superman.
first boss.
Jimmy and I will stay here.
This is
Mercy's
lit.
clearly rebooting, so we can access Luthor's files.
I'll cover them while I shake off that red sun energy. I'll catch up soon.
While you were fighting Amazo, I found a way upstairs. Time to find out what other weapons of mass destruction Luthor has stashed around here.
I'm back online. You won't be able to do that again.
Careful, the closer you get to the drone wall, the faster the energy blasts fire.
Overriding advanced security robots. You'll regret breaching LexCorp security.
If you can recognize the drone's attack patterns, you can avoid them. Destroy enough of those drones to get past the barrier. There's a control panel that will shut down the remaining drones.
You're making me angry. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Surprise! Thank you for beta testing my android. Now, where is the Boy Scout?
Luthor, I always hope you'll become a better man. And every time you let me down.
Blaming a mere man for your naivete? Not much of a Superman, are you?
This isn't a game, Luthor. Countless innocents have been hurt.
Sacrificing a few pawns was worth it. One day, you'll understand. Take my Council of Luthers, for example. They inspired my new war suit. With it, I'll do more for Earth than you ever could, alien.
Alright, we made it. Made it to the top. Now we're gonna have to do this.
Your unnatural powers blind you to the passions of ordinary men. You could never understand why any
I'm definitely
of us
gonna put
do what we
tanking
do.
gear on this
Why
character
bother
for
trying?
this year and take it to the next level. So I'm gonna keep the DPS behind me.
Lex, this will be fun. Commandeering Warsuit Mark 1. Syncing an
pull it over
energy
here.
conduit from your new armor to this Warsuit, Lex. This will grant you invulnerability, as per your design. Activating anti-personnel bombs. Have a nice day.
This ought to help you see the error. You'll need to do better than that. Those bombs cracked the environment system's containment barrier. Another explosion could rupture the tubes. Enough resistance. You'll need to do
Deploying
better.
for devastation. Warsuit Mark 2. Activating kryptonite turrets. Just for you, Superman.
Alright, we doing good. We're looking
Kryptonite
good.
turrets. I won't be much help with those targets. How dare you! That wasn't nice.
You'll have to do better.
Sending Warsuit Mark 3 to battle. Deploying nanotech clouds to repair kryptonite turrets. Let's finish the Superman together, Lex. Environment control systems have been ruptured. Activating enhanced temperature protections in your suit, Lex. For the intruders,
my tanking is so good, I'm pulling it out the slot.
Those bombs ruptured the temperature control system. You won't be
And I
able
get to
survive
focus on
for long.
everything in the middle.
This won't stop me!
Shields up! Take those turrets out, and I'll deal with the rupture. I have it. Stand back. You realize you haven't got a chance, right? How dare you! You'll have to do better.
Warsuit Mark IV, ready for action. The intruders ruptured yet another environment control system. Highly illogical. Ah, note to self. Adjust explosion parameters on anti-personnel bombs.
My Birds of Prey teammates are on site and ready to help. Harley's a probationary member.
See how his move just stacks up? If he didn't have a tank, that move just stacks up when he puts it on, and he has so much skull moves that you never know what that move is gonna come. You never know when it's gonna come.
This won't stop me! Mercy, little help, please.
I have you covered, Lex. Activating Warsuit Enhanced Shielding.
You'll have to do better.
Luther's shielding is too strong. Get the power cores from his fallen warsuits and take them to Huntress. Shield prep and EMP.
I'm more shooter than hacker. You sure you want me cutting wires?
It's easy. When you get all 4 cores, use that machine to overload them. It'll create an EMP powerful enough to knock out Luther's shielding and shut down his other gadgets.
Will you never learn?
Damn you, your constant interference. This is the last time you and your sycophants meddle in my affairs, Oracle.
What the? Luther's overriding my...
Damn it. As of now, you're all Deputy Birds of Prey. I'll send you a location. Oracle's depending on us.
Alright. We did it in 19 minutes, man. Thumbs up to that. Salute. Alright, let's get to our next characters, and then after I can show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing for the last situation of the day. And I'm definitely going to let you guys go to sleep and wrap you guys up in a nice fashion in this game. And I got to hit them with the message, yes. Look, he's like, please put me in this video on YouTube. Man, you already got your moment. You shined well, man. You shine bright, man. Like a diamond you did. Shine bright. Okay, here's my first character, Captain Atom, Atomic Tanking. My second on the list is Razor JL. He's a Rage Lantern character from an animated series Through the Lantern Situation who participated with Hal Jordan. Captain Atom again with a quantum version, but he's a troller this time. So he's troller / DPS. Here's Black Adam. Black Adam is a character that you guys well know from Shazam. And this is it. Electricity DPS and electricity healing. Here is my next character that I'm going to be swapping around with the names very soon in the near future. Resurrection Clone is a count that I had. I had a situation where I fought somebody and I completely got wiped out. And I changed the name and I just let it go. And it was a RIP moment for him in my first time. I have Shazam, just for odd reasons. Black Flash, okay? And I have the JL on the side because I wanted to make it look unique. Got Chris Dash on the scene right now. Chris Dash is right now making his way up through the villain situation. And he's doing what he gotta do. And this is the name that I want to switch up the first name character called Fear Sinestro. And here it is. And this is Monster. And if you did stay around for that and you remember that I put that on there for you, man, make sure you know that I let that for you, man. You hear me? Alright.
When these crises hit, nobody ever thinks about the poor animals. The zoo's busted open, and someone needs to help those sweet fur babies. Use my fix-it gun to keep them safe. I've left gift boxes around town
Airborne
to help with that.
pheromones are intensifying people's basic instincts. Regular folks, the police, you name it. Everyone wants to pin it on
Looking
me.
for some fun?
I'm trying to
I've
show
gotten
Harley
word on a
I can
couple of
blossom
marks.
again.
I'm in trucks with cash and diamonds for the
Yeah, this is what the outfit looks like on the girl side when you finishly complete it. And if we inspect this girl right here, you're going to see that she's wearing the new outfit and it's gold. And here it is. It's $265. And basically it's supposed to round you up to probably like 310, 3 something. I'm not too sure. She's at 304 Sierra. I don't know. But yeah, this is it right here, man. That's what it's supposed to look like on the girl side, but the guy's version is the same look, but it's kind of corny. But you know, it's for the birds of prey. It's Harley Quinn situations for girls. This DLC was more of a girls output. You know, nothing wrong with it. Because there will be some other times for guys. You know what I mean? So don't worry. Let's do as much as we possibly can. Honestly, this side is so hard to find groups. I gotta shout quickly for. Everything is good. Everything is same.
What's the problem?
Oh!
Run for your lives!
Whoa.
This power is such an AoE effect. Like, you can get anywhere in a facility as long as it's covering over the heads. With other powers, you have to hit individual to get certain things off, man. It's kind of troublesome, but yeah, this actually shows you exactly you can do it.
furry friends.
Thank you. Keep this up, and I'll owe you.
You
one.
look like you had some fun. Now where's my cut?
Right,
Oh,
we're on the
didn't I
last
mention
time
that
now.
before?
This could be it. This could be it. This could be it. All that bullshit's for the birds. You ain't nothing but a vulture. Waiting. Dominance kind of capping up the doses.
We'll have to do this the
Never wanna
old-fashioned
see
way.
you.
Push forward! Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen from the Daily Planet. Let's be clear, they're under my protection.
I'm on new deuces. Yeah, you already know, man. I'm trying to hit them notes, man. But I'm more of a rapper than a singer, bro. I'm not gonna front to you. If you have to say a genre of music I would say into, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not bad. It's just like I wouldn't be considered that. You know what I mean? I come from a city where most of these guys are both talented, so you got to be like one way or another. So you got to be able to know how to do two sides, 2 times. Don't no reply. All said and done. You have a run to. I hate liars, but it ain't quiet.
I heard you were on the way.
Cause every time we be chilling, it's an awkward silence. It's on the kitchen counter. You ring and
Maybe find a way through that wreckage that won't bring the whole.
Jimmy.
But baby, you know you probably did. He will let you know.
Take them down.
Reduce.
Cover me.
Reduces. Can't wait for the gift now. The gift that they You guys are gonna be taking all my goodies, and I will definitely be able to get some free space in my inventory. Flip the middle and then get in the index. Deuces. And then tomorrow so it must be hard to swallow. Grizzles. What? Man, she ain't cute. Call her deja vu. You gonna hear about it. You gonna hear about it. And if she doesn't exist, put him down, and I know a baller will come do it, and this is now. What's something that you had but could not get, and you knew to yourself that it won't ever come back? It might have been the best in you. That's the question you gotta find out.
Welcome to Lex's Inner Sanctum. Whatever he's hiding, it'll be here.
I'm in the future. I'm on a digital dash, boy. And I got girls crying in the whip. Don't trip.
missing now is his head. Lex won't be the Society's first closed casket funeral.
This ought to help you see the error of your ways.
Why not put in work? How I feel. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That was close. That was really close. Hummingbird?
A hidden teleporter. Judging by the abundance of mace body spray in the air, Jimmy and Lois already found it. The teleporter's on cooldown. Lois and Jimmy must have... Wait, they're in trouble. Take that teleporter as soon as you can.
I'll never...
Tripping on... Rich gang. Honestly. All right, let's time to come to the final boss, man. Let's get into the situation here. Hold on.
Welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
All right, man. Let's do. Oh my gosh, I guess I'm gonna be healing people nowadays, bruh. Yo, you guys, believe me when I say this is a struggle. It's a struggle out here, bro. It's a struggle out here to heal these people, bro. It's a struggle. But I'm gonna try though. Oh my gosh. To me. There's something in this. I'm looking at your figure. I just wanna answer it right now. Everything gonna be working. I'm just gonna get to it. I can beat it up like a real. Tell me what you doing. The air is getting.
It is pretty on brand. Just be glad Superman showed up to inhale the fumes before they killed us.
Ha! Luthor's security system sends anyone without proper credentials to choke on sulfuric gases. Brilliant.
That should clear the air for a while. Let's get moving.
Hello, intruders. Quite rude of you to enter our home uninvited.
Hold up. Who's talking? Does Luthor have his own, I want to say,
I gotta stay focused 24/7 on this right now.
Rude. He's Mr. Luthor to you, and he created me
I'll
to
take that
manage
gun.
his systems.
Thank you.
I am Mercy, a machine engineering rapidly calculating yottabytes.
Huh. My guess was going to be a malicious, evil robot calling you.
I'll remember that impudence, Lois Lane.
Well, that isn't creepy at all.
Impressive AI. I've made better, of course.
I loathe violence.
Looks like things could get even more dangerous up ahead. I know you're capable and seasoned war zone reporters, but you and Jimmy really should wait here, Lois.
Let's activate some worker robots. I'll just reconfigure their subroutines with new aggression protocols.
Huh. Just one robot. Oh, I spoke too soon.
We know better than to underestimate a Kryptonian. We have many surprises for you.
Lex has passable AI here, but nothing I can't override. Use those terminals to stop the next wave of robots.
Naughty. But it won't take me long to regain control over factory terminals. These worker robots need to be reconfigured for combat. Nanotech clouds will rebuild and enhance the remaining raw materials. Enjoy.
Dear Sir, format please desist. Maintenance requested.
If Lex were here, he would be quite angry with you for damaging his property. You should turn back now. I won't be so lenient in the future. All security staff, intruders in Section 214, rude ones. Attention, all non-essential personnel, evacuate the premises. We are under attack by the Superman.
I'm surprised it took you this long to get here.
You're not as funny as you think. These look like coolant regulators.
And I've got thermal accelerants. Plus, what does this button do?
Who the hell is that?
Lex Luthor did not provide this unit with a designation.
OMG! That robot is Amazeballs!
This unit is now designated Amazeballs.
Maybe something less... How about Amazo?
This unit is now designated Amazo.
I don't suppose Luthor programmed you to calmly talk to things, Amazo?
Negative. Lex Luthor imprinted me with the powers of the Justice League to destroy.
Of course he did.
All this time, Luthor was helping heroes battle threats to the universe. He was also gathering data on powers from the Justice League for Amazo. I could have done it more efficiently.
Now that I have absorbed your power matrix, I shall deploy your Kryptonian capabilities against you.
Amazo has my powers and the Justice League's. We're barely damaging them.
I can make you feel it. I'm gonna make you feel it.
Watch out. It looks like Amazo can combine the Justice League's powers.
Like it's you. I got something matching around. I'm gonna make you feel it. I'm gonna make you
Those terminals could be useful. I don't have any love for the goof and the sleuth, but it's too bad they don't have comms. You'll have to drive. Lex knows how to deal with Kryptonians. My data probe shows that terminal over there activates a red sun projector. Use it on that android.
Go ahead. Just be ready to shut it down if a Mesa is unaffected.
Error. Kryptonian weakness affecting absorption cells. I am unable to combine power profiles. Targeting new power matrices. Absorption cells primed for new power matrix. Scanning targets
The walking toaster can copy your powers as well.
So, the android needs assistance. Initializing turret defenses. What is this? Stop. You cannot do this.
Your code is a joke, Lex. Rebooting Mercy will shut her up for a bit.
You'll regret that.
Absorption cells primed for new power matrix. Scanning targets now.
The shields on these turrets are surprisingly impressive. With Mercy rebooting, you can use the terminals to turn them off.
Error. Absorption cells critically damaged. Power matrices offline. Your attack pattern intrusion.
I'll stop pulling my punches.
Data suggests several flaws in my programming resulted in this defeat. Reactivating power. Batman escape protocol.
I don't know where he went. Very Batman.
Let me switch off that red sun projector, Superman. Jimmy and I will stay here. Mercy's clearly rebooting, so we can access Luthor's files.
I'll cover them while I shake off that red sun energy. I'll catch up soon.
While you fooled around with Luthor's robot, I found you a way upstairs. Go find out what secrets Amazo was protecting.
I'm back online. You won't be able to do that again.
Pay attention. The energy blasts fire more rapidly the closer you get to the drones.
Overriding advanced security robots. You'll regret breaching LexCorp security.
Ah, the classic corridor of death. Simply observe the energy blast patterns. I found a control panel that will shut down the drones. You'll need to destroy enough of them to breach the barrier. The control panel is on the other side.
It's my androids could feel that. Anti-medical.
Surprise! Thank you for beta testing my android. Now, where is the Boy Scout?
Luthor, I always hope you'll become a better man. And every time you let me down.
Blaming a mere man for your naivete? Not much of a Superman, are you?
This isn't a game, Luthor. Countless innocents have been hurt.
Sacrificing a few pawns was worth it. One day, you'll understand. Take my Council of Luthers, for example. They inspired my new war suit. With it, I'll do more for Earth than you ever could, alien.
Why are you doing this, Luthor?
Your unnatural powers blind you to the passions of ordinary men. You could never understand why any of us do what we do. Why bother trying? Mercy, please assist. Execute Plan Blitzkrieg. All assets are released to your control.
Thank you, Lex. This will be fun. Commandeering Warsuit Mark I. Syncing an energy conduit from your new armor to this warsuit, Lex. This will grant you invulnerability, as per your design. Activating anti-personnel bombs. Have a nice day.
Those bombs cracked the environment system's containment barrier. Another explosion could rupture the tubes.
Dare you!
Deploying for devastation. Warsuit Mark II.
And justice. That was a mistake.
Activating kryptonite turrets. Just for you, Superman.
Kryptonite turrets. I won't be much help with those targets.
Believe in cycle life.
That wasn't nice.
How dare you! Shield up! You'll have to do better.
Sending Warsuit Mark III to battle. Deploying nanotech clouds to repair kryptonite turrets. Let's finish the Superman together, Lex. Environment control systems have been ruptured. Activating enhanced temperature protections in your suit, Lex. For the intruders, not so much.
Those bombs ruptured the temperature control systems. You won't be able to survive for long.
This won't stop me.
I have to stand up. Take those turrets out, and I'll deal with the rupture.
Shield up! You'll have to do better. How dare you!
Warsuit Mark IV, ready for action.
This won't stop me! Give up! You'll need to do better than that.
The intruders ruptured yet another environment control system. Highly illogical. Note to self. Adjust explosion parameters on anti-personnel bombs.
Catwoman and Harley managed to activate the teleporter. Hopefully they're more of a help than hindrance. Quinn can be difficult.
Mercy, it'll help, please.
I have you covered, Lex. Activating Warsuit Enhanced Shielding.
So you want to play rough?
Lex's shielding is formidable. Get the power cores from his downed warsuits and take them to Catwoman.
You do know my tech expertise starts and ends with security systems, right?
It's simple enough for you. When you get all 4 cores, use that machine to overload them. It'll create an EMP powerful enough to disable Luther's shielding and shut down his other toys.
How dare you!
Damn you, your constant backbiting, calculator. You want to meddle in my affairs? Let's see how you like it when I completely upend yours. Soon the world will know that Lex Luthor succeeded where Calculator could not.
That son of a... No one kills Oracle but me. You need to get to Oracle's headquarters. I have a location.
Whoa, that was so hard, bro. 19 minutes, man. That was amazing run. Thank you guys for watching another day of DC Universe Online. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for coming out. Yo, it's the Unstoppable Razor. Bro, you is my favorite Dcuo YouTuber. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for coming out and enjoying this day with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hundreds of thousands of people being here today, man. I will see you guys later, and I'll come back with another stream. Thank you guys for coming out and showing up. I appreciate you guys. Peace.